Well, folks, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog and another video. So in today's vlog, I decided to show you all something. So I'm sure some of you probably remember before that originally I had a desk here. Well, apparently this past weekend, before going to my mom and stepdad's place for doing belated birthday celebration stuff, I had been doing a bunch of vacuuming under stuff, including what was what was um, uh, my my desk, my bedroom desk and stuff here. So of course, I kind of had to move it and shimmy it, out of the way a good bit. Apparently, after I had initially gotten done vacuuming what was the under part of where desk where desk had been sitting this whole time up until now, when I had went to move it back into place, apparently it actually ended up all falling falling apart and caving in and collapsing. It my my desk had literally had just completely collapsed and stuff, and of course made a huge mess all over. Made a huge mess, all scattered all over the place and stuff. And so of course I literally of course had to pick up all the pieces. I literally had to pick up the pieces and find find somewhere to put everything that had been in my desk, that had apparently ended up falling apart and literally caving in and collapsing at the time. And these are all this that we're looking at. These right here that we're looking at are all the bits and pieces of my old bedroom desk. Now, I know either I was one thing that either I had been thinking that either I would someday soon try to have somebody help me try and put it back together, or better yet, a lot of people, more people have been suggesting trying looking into getting a whole brand new desk and stuff, which I'm sure most people would agree would probably be better, probably. Um, uh, you know, because as you can see, a whole bunch of little chunks around where they had the screws and bolts and stuff, as you can see, kind of had all kind of broken off, and um, uh, as you can see, this is a pretty good example. This is one of the runners for this is one of the runners that was that had accommodated for part of my sliding table that had been part of my desk up until now. As you can see, you know, desk was pretty much made out of mainly fiberboard fiberboard and stuff. And as you can see, here's a couple of the pieces all stuck on the runner right here that it all broke off. As you can even see, there's a pretty good chunk looking over here, a pretty good chunk it also came out as well. You know, the fact is, I had had this desk ever since the day that I had moved in here to this place a long time ago, 13 and a half years ago, which would have been towards the end of 2005, towards the end of December 2005, long time ago. And so, pretty much, I guess, just got to the point where desks that I've had all this time up until now, all pretty much just straight up gave out and stuff. So once again, like I said, either I'll perhaps have somebody try and help me put it back together some point someday soon, or better yet, again, like more people have been suggesting, looking into getting a whole brand new desk and stuff, which would probably be better, seeing that there's so many pieces that you can see, especially in this piece, especially in this piece right here, that it all broke off and stuff when the whole thing had caved in and fell apart and literally collapsed and stuff. So what I'd like all of you to kind of do is maybe leave a comment down below on whether you think perhaps finding somebody someday soon to help put the desk back together would be a fair idea, or if probably more than likely you all would think getting a whole brand new desk would probably be a better idea and probably make more sense. So, but yeah, so that's apparently the disaster that ended up happening a few days ago, this past Saturday. On top of that, when I had been vacuuming under other stuff, when I had moved my whole nightstand to do vacuuming the under part of that, this shelf right here that we're looking at, it's holding up pretty good. It's screwed to the wall pretty good. But there was one time, long time ago, when I had kind of was mad about something, and I almost tried breaking the metal, breaking the golden metal kind of, brackets that, that are attached to the whole thing, and then all screwed and attached to and screwed to the wall and stuff. So you can see everything that's on it for right now is all staying up there pretty good. Apparently, though, another thing that happened is I also busted a I now well I have one of these in here. Now luckily I had 4 of these. Now I'm down to 3, and this is one of them. So one of the other ones had originally been on this that we're looking at, the shelf right here. But apparently that was one of the things that I busted and stuff on Saturday. Yep. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them just sitting in this basket right here. So I haven't gotten rid of all of them. I haven't broken all of them. I think I've broken just one of them so far. Then I also apparently busted a coffee mug a decorative coffee mug and stuff. I was just kind of, the delay of having the desk all, cave in and collapse, and literally having to take all the time to clean up all the bits and pieces of that, caused a pretty good delay and stuff. So then I was kind of trying to make up for lost time when vacuuming the under part of here in the nightstand, and also vacuuming here in the under part of in the under part of the bed and stuff, in the under part of my bed, and under part of my bed, under part of my, under part of my bed, under part of my bed, under part of my bed, under part of my bed and stuff. So I wasn't really thinking real straight. All I was thinking about was trying to make up for lost time, trying to get stuff done so I could then just get my stuff together and then finally go to mom and stepdad's place at the time this past Saturday. And so kind of, when I kind of bumped into like the wall a little bit, I guess it just caused some shakiness a little bit, enough where, this thing right here doesn't really hold things up the greatest completely, but, but anyway, so I guess there was enough shakiness when I was kind of bumping into the wall a little bit with the vacuum cleaner when I was going about vacuuming the under part of here and the nightstand and stuff. Caused enough shakiness where the glass literally just slided right off and it all just shattered to smithereens. So of course I had to clean that up And then I had originally had a green coffee mug and stuff, and when I was kind of trying to do something else, again, I just wasn't thinking. I was just more concerned about making up for lost time and just finishing up what I wanted to finish up, so that then I could just gather my stuff and then get ready to head over to mom and stepdad's place this past Saturday. And so then I ended up getting into a situation where that also had apparently, apparently I ended up, well, I guess apparently when I think when I was moving my nightstand back into place, and apparently coffee mug, apparently that had just straight up slid right off of my nightstand and of course hit the floor and again shattered to smithereens and stuff. So basically, so this past Saturday before going to mom and stepdad's place turned into a little bit of kind of a disaster kind of day a little bit. First the desk caving in and falling apart and literally and collapsing, literally collapsing. Then decorative glass detail sliding off of this shelf and shattering, sliding off of this shelf right here and shattering, and then finally decorative coffee mug I had originally had up until now here on nightstand sliding off as I was moving it, probably a little too fast, and sliding off and hitting the floor and shatter and again hitting the floor and shattering and shattering and stuff. So, but so again, the fact is with the bits and pieces of desk that I had in bedroom up until now, it was 13 years old to me. So I mean, I'm sure a lot of you would all have reason to think that just getting a whole brand new desk would probably be better than trying to see about putting it back together, especially since around the areas where the screws and nuts and bolts, not so much nuts and bolts, but the screws and bolts kind of, pieces around those areas of the desk had all been broken off. So now, as you can see, at least this piece right here that we're looking at kind of looks like crap and stuff. So, and it probably wouldn't hold together very good even then. So that's why I know a lot of people are more people are suggesting just getting a whole brand new desk and stuff from scratch, which I'll try to look into one of these days, someday soon. Um, and even somebody had said, ask Santa for a brand new desk, seeing that Christmas is just less than a couple weeks away. Christmas, believe it or not, is Christmas 2018, believe it or not, is 2 weeks from today. So that means that we have here, let's look at our calendar. Today is the 11th, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think 14 more days. 14. 14 more days. 14 more days till Christmas 2018, folks. So, but anyway, that's about as far as I'll bring it with this vlog and this video. If you enjoyed this vlog and this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up for sure, and definitely smash that like button for sure. And again, leave a comment down below on whether it would be whether you all think it would be an alright idea to try to get with somebody someday soon and see if they can try and help me put the desk back together, or if better yet, probably more than likely it would be better to just look into getting a whole brand new desk and stuff. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, definitely be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for sure. So until my next vlog and my next video, you all enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you on the next vlog. Peace out.